Greetings, everybody. My name is Mitch Dyer. I'm sitting here with Ryan McCaffrey.
Hello.
Ryan McCaffrey, you are the reviewer of State of Decay.
A very, very happy person.
Okay.
Is me.
Okay. So your review is on IGN.
Yes.
You
please
love
read
it. You love the game.
I love this game. 8.9 out of 10.
So what's the elevator pitch about? Not what the game is, but what makes it special.
What makes it special is that it is another. It's not just another zombie game. It's actually a survival role-playing game.
Okay.
Where your enemies happen to be zombies.
Okay, so you're just some survivor. You're in this town, not really doing anything right now.
You have to recruit people to be part of your community.
Okay.
You see population there in the upper left. You have to establish a base.
Great.
And you have to fortify it.
You've got like a fort going on here.
Yeah, look at this.
This UI is a bit of a nightmare.
There's a little bit of a learning curve for sure, which I mentioned in the review.
Okay.
This can be a little overwhelming at first, but it's not too bad. You get a pretty good feel for it, and you can build out all these little areas. Like, okay, there's our shooting platform, and we can do this upgrade to gain experience from shooting. We can add extra beds so that people get vitality bonuses and sleep better.
I noticed you're doing all of this from your post-zombocalypse cell phone.
So it would seem, yes.
Or is it a book? Okay, it's just a journal.
Yeah, it's just a journal.
Okay, sending money orders.
But yeah, and you level up your character by just by doing actions, and the higher you go, you eventually unlock specializations like this, an uppercut and a rage attack.
This looks extraordinarily complicated. How is the? I mean, you say it's kind of a rough learning curve, but is it gradual enough that it is a little scary, but you can handle it?
It
or
is,
is it
because so you're in
you have a grasp on the systems.
Yeah, here's your open world. Here's your map. We're going to zoom all the way out.
Damn.
You start way the heck up here.
Yeah.
This is essentially a little tutorial area. There are zombies here, but it's not super dangerous.
Gotcha.
You've got there's your first house, your little home
potential
area right there.
home site.
And then you're able. That's the area where you get a little feel for the game. If you look at the review. We've embedded our IGN Let's Plays with me and Greg, where we start at the beginning of the game. Greg is playing.
You've been playing through it.
Yeah, so that's a good place if you want to go see the beginning of the game and how this ramps up. It's the first, hour and 15 or hour and a half of the game in those 5 videos.
It even tells you where you've cleaned out, so you've scavenged all these areas.
So then, you get out of there pretty quick, and you drive on down the road, and you get to here. You get to the main town. And here, the church we're in now is our first base, and you can actually move your entire base if you want later. I chose to stay here because we've got fences, we're kind of secluded a little bit.
Stone walls.
Yeah, I didn't really feel that compelled to move out, so I went ahead and stayed here. And so it's all about resource management and people management. So the idea is, you mentioned the X's that are areas cleaned out. You go into buildings. You search them out. Let's go do some of that right now.
Easy on the gate there, fella.
Yeah, I ran right through that gate. Take that gate.
So this sounds, in premise, very similar to the Walking Dead comics. Do you actually care about the people you're recruiting? Like, when you find a survivor, do you care about them as a person, or are you just like, hey, you're valuable, you come with me?
Yeah, I would say they're more of an asset than a. You won't really have an emotional connection to them the way that you do in Telltale's Walking Dead games, but they are definitely.
Books.
Or the book, but they're definitely valuable. So, it looks like I think I've cleaned out most of these houses.
You've ransacked this town.
But let's just, for instance, you can go in here. We'll go into any house. Oh, it's locked. I guess
brute force. Is there anything in these houses that, like, I wonder, like, there's got to be stories in these houses, right? Like, as you explore them, do you find anything that you're like, wow, this is like a really depressing scene?
I found one note of paper that had a very depressing thing on it in one of the houses one time, but that was all I ever found.
No visual sort of storytelling, though, huh?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Think of it almost more of, this is an open world game. That's really what sets it apart from other zombie games. And again, we got to find a house that I haven't cleaned out.
Let's take off into the world. Hey, the zombies.
By the way, we're running, and you notice on the left the blue stamina bar is draining.
Does that recover fairly quickly?
It does, unless you've been playing for a long time. You need to rest eventually, otherwise your maximum stamina drains. So you'll only have access to 3/4 of the bar and then half the bar. You can, and so you can switch to other characters when you're sleeping, but then bad things can happen.
So you can have like your skilled night crew who go on the night runs or something, but they run the risk of additional attacks.
Exactly. So let's see. All right. So. Here we go. See the highlighted object there? That
I do.
Underneath the soda machine. So we're going to search this. Now, if you notice, there was a blue blip, an outline that popped up on the mini map as I did that. Here, I'll do it again.
Okay.
See that? Boom.
Wow. Is that noise?
So that's noise.
Gotcha.
Now, okay, and this has medical supplies in it.
Perfect.
We can actually load up, carry a whole backpack full.
I always keep it beneath my soda machines.
Yeah, of course. Now let's check this one. Now, if you hold the left bumper while you do this, it does it faster, but at the risk, yes, of making a loud noise.
Okay.
So, boom, I made a loud noise right there. And he says, "Oh, I got lucky. Can't believe that didn't draw any zombies."
It's nice that you have that audio cue that you didn't alert anything to.
Yeah, and the controller actually rumbled as well
Okay, wow.
when I made that loud sound. So we can bring this back to base, which actually just gotten turned around. Here we go, back to the truck. Uh-oh, I hear a zombie.
Yep.
I guess we should find one and kill one for you. See, again,
Big risk.
we've jumped. This is quite near the end of the game.
Yes.
This is a save near the end, so I'm in
your
control
tired,
of a
man.
lot.
Also,
Yeah,
the game
he's-
does not
he's
pause, I
wiped
just
out.
noticed.
Nope.
That zombie kept coming at you.
Bah! Pipe wrench.
Do you find the zombies are hard to kill, or that they present a threat, or do you always feel capable of just demolishing
No,
them?
they are very, very threatening. If
Okay.
they get on you in more than, I would say, two you can handle usually. Although even one could grab a hold of you and bite into you. But if they're more than two, you are going to be. You should run.
Okay, what's the firearm situation?
So I have on me right now a pistol with an
8
attachment.
bullets.
I've got 19 extra bullets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
I've got some
it's 8
extra.
mag.
And as you can see, again, role-playing elements here.
Yep.
We've got. I found a large backpack which has 10 slots.
Yeah.
But also there's a weight limit. So this pipe threader I've got is 4 pounds. That's taking up quite a good bit of weight. And then at 1.8 for my gun. So you could take like a huge, just lead stick or some heavy thing, but you run the risk of encumbering yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
And when you encumber yourself, then when you run, your stamina drains really fast. So if you get caught by a horde, you're going to have a tough time getting away.
So there is a decent amount of resource management and scarcity.
There is.
Good.
There is. And what's interesting, I'll show you when we get back to base.
All right.
It's all managed very, very smartly with a system called influence.
Influence.
Oh, take that. And I should mention, running over zombies never gets old. All right, here, watch this. I'm going to do a little cool trick with the X button.
Is that your sweet drift button?
Ooh!
Oh, at the door.
Yeah, take them out with your
One of the words
door.
you used in your review to describe the quality of this game is a bit janky.
Yes.
So it's in a little bit of rough shape.
Yeah, the frame rate is
I'm
never
free and clear.
good,
See you
and
soon.
sometimes it gets pretty
We'll crack
choppy.
open a cold one for
The animations are a little. There's the guys do some sliding around, like if you come up to here. And
Oh yeah,
it's sort of,
it's imperfect.
It is. There's a lot of. I saw throughout the entire game, zombies would pop. They'd clip through doors and walls, and even floors at times. So
wonderful.
It's a little rough around the edges, but this game does so much right, and it aims so high. This is a very ambitious game, especially this is a $20 downloadable live arcade game. Also coming to PC later, although the developers or Microsoft haven't said when that PC version is coming yet. So just to back up for a second, so look at my upper left there.
Yeah.
So 27 foodstuffs, 33 bits of medical supplies, 12 ammo caches, 15 bits of construction materials.
Oh, man.
See, we've just lost a little morale there.
She's sad.
We'll be able to talk to her later and take her out on a little bonding mission to gain that morale back. And then 24 bits of fuel. So I remember we just went to that market and collected medical supplies. So watch that 33. We'll go.
You're going to add that to your stash?
Don't say I never gave you anything.
Oh, actually, that was food, I guess.
Oh,
okay. So that went up to 35.
Bottles of food.
Yes.
My favorite way to consume food.
Yeah, 8 plus 8 daily rations of food. So it's all, and then when you put things into your inventory, your supply locker here, you'll notice that each of them has a star with a number next to it. So this Molotov cocktail, or they call it a petrol bomb, is worth 7 influence. So if I had found that out in the field and I just want to put it in the stash, I can do that, and my influence will go up from 311 to 318.
Okay, so you're just trading that for influence.
But the thing is, and then you could say, well, all right, I want to take this shotgun with me, but it's going to cost me 102 of my influence points.
I'm not going to lie to you. This game seems really awesome. This store seems really dumb. I'm not really into the idea of a store that exists in this locker where you can just buy whatever you want with stuff. I mean, it's a little... It's a good gameplay mechanism, but it really does not jive well with the world.
Well, I don't know. See, the idea is that it's not just about you. It's about your whole group has to survive. You can't do it on your own. So that if you're bringing things back from the field that you've scavenged and placing them in the supply locker for everyone to use, your influence goes up. They like you better. Hey, this guy is useful. He's helping the group. And then when you take stuff out, you're taking away from the group's strength in exchange for your own individual strength.
Interesting. So, that's a really good gameplay balance.
I think it's a fantastic mechanic. And now we can run out of here. And
so you're playing as this dude. You have how many other people you can play as?
Let's go ahead and switch over to somebody else.
Even though you just got this gnarly shotgun.
Yeah. So Sam.
What up, Sam?
So he said, okay, well, let's. Anderson here needs to rest. We'll switch to Sam. And
do those personal qualities, like the loves to travel or whatever, they affect
anything?
There you go.
Loves cycling, but she has actual beneficial stats. Like reflexes are her personal skill.
Okay.
So she is quicker, and as I said, quicker, more agile. And
it's all that bike riding.
If you level that up, her stamina regeneration will actually increase, so she'll be able to recharge that stamina more quickly.
I like that it's written in the first person. Like, I'm quicker and more agile than most. Have some humility, people. I get it. You're special.
Here's a list of everything I've been doing.
Okay.
Yeah, so this kind of gives you an idea of this is your whole resource situation.
Okay.
And then it comes back to I've upgraded my area, my home base here pretty well.
You're fairly well off for a victim of the apocalypse.
I'm quite near the end of the game, so I'm on the cusp of finishing it at this point, or at least I have finished it, but we've gone back to an old save. So now I have see if I want to make my own suppressors, so that my guns don't make as much noise and draw as much attention. I can do that at the cost of 1 piece of material and 5 influence points.
And that's limited, right? Like it said there, after 30 shots, this suppressor will go away.
Yeah, it's going to break.
That's good.
It's going to break. And by the way, cars break and weapons break, too.
Oh,
so
man.
There's only so many zombies you can beat over the head with a pipe
This game
threader.
sounds punishing in all the right ways.
It is. Oh, and to that exact note, Mitch, permadeath.
My God.
That's what makes this game terrifying. If you get overrun, and by the way, we're playing. This is daytime right now. I actually I almost wish we'd come into this at night. It's a 1 hour day-night cycle, so it's going to be an hour of real-time daylight and then an hour of real-time night. So this video is not going to last an hour. And it seems like it's pretty much high noon.
Yeah, a little overcast.
A little bit. The shadows are starting to head over, but I'm not sure we're going to see night in this video. But if you look at if you go back to Greg and I's Let's Play videos, you'll see some nighttime action.
You have a pizza car there?
Yeah, it sucks, by the way.
Don't get the pizza delivery mobile.
Pro tip for you, I found that the quad cab pickup truck here is pretty much the best all around.
The not Ford F-350.
Yeah, F-150, Mitch.
Those F-150s are way smaller than this. This is a beast.
So the truck is probably the best all-around vehicle as far as handling, durability, the amount of damage it can do. So now I'm going to venture out into the countryside a little bit here and just see what's out there. Now let's find out where's a horde when you need one.
Right. It's a pretty safe apocalypse right now.
At the moment.
You've cleaned up. You've cleaned up the place. It's all nice.
I've made the world a better place.
Look at all these abandoned pizza mobiles.
Pop-in is pretty rampant here, part of the jank that I refer to in the review.
Something that's certainly updatable in a patch, just a matter of whether or not Undead Labs, the developer, has the resources to accommodate that.
I'm sure there's more to it than that.
All
right, here we go. Zombie horde. Let's finish him off.
So it's an RPG, but do you get experience for kills, or is it more about the longer you survive, the more skill points you develop?
Yeah, it's not about, you don't get points for killing.
So I'm not going to grind.
No,
Good.
Unless it's near your house, in which they'll say, oh my god, zombie hordes are near the house.
You defended.
Please go clean them out. And then, when you take them down, then you'll get some influence points. There are also special types of zombies. This is probably the worst one right there.
Oh, looks like a Left 4 Dead movie.
Yeah, he is really hard to bring down. You'll see if I try hitting him.
You have a truck!
If I hit him with the truck will get effed up. Ooh. Look at the tire is
bumper.
gone. And he just is like, okay, I'm upset now.
All right.
There are also screamers, which will shout and freeze you. You'll be like, I can't. And then which allows other ones to jump on you. All right, I'm going to bail out of this. Grab another car.
This one's like in mint condition.
Yeah, this one's just left here from the apocalypse.
Somebody drove it off the lot and then left it there.
Yeah. So as you can see, I've reinforced my base, and now I just got +10 morale because the base is well fortified. Yeah.
Spelling, guys. This isn't the internet. The internet doesn't exist anymore. Come on.
So anyway, yeah, we'll make our way over to the other major town.
Okay. Do you have people stationed there, or can you only hold up in one area?
So there are other groups that are not part of your group, which is interesting.
Oh,
Although
cool.
I think in this game, I've already sort of co-opted them into my own group.
You have an empire.
I do. Yeah, eventually you earn their trust. Although you don't have to. You can choose not to do that.
Are there benefits to that? Like, can you loot their stuff?
I'm not sure. That's a good question. I didn't.
Let's find out. Let's murder all of these people.
Well, they're already. I think they're already.
They're already yours.
Allies. Yeah.
Well, don't kill your friends.
Stray zombies.
Some sage advice from Mitch Dyer. This is a bigger guy.
Just cause he was just fat.
Oof, that pop-in is gnarly.
Yeah, it's rough, but it's nothing that stops you from enjoying the game. It's just annoying.
Yeah, the core mechanics and stuff seem really well thought out and interesting and unexplored in a lot of other games.
Yeah, so this courthouse was a big base of operations for another group of survivors, but I have since.
Hey, friends. Oh, wow.
Actually, he's still here.
All squared away.
Yeah.
Good
hey,
to
buddy.
see you.
Oh, zombie horde nearing location.
His name is Jace Gilchrist. What a badass.
Why not?
Why isn't he the main character of the game?
So again, the skills are used. They level up based on use. So if you do a lot of running, you'll level up your cardio and eventually be able to run farther.
That's where the grinding comes in. But
that'll
happen naturally as you explore this gigantic place.
If you do a lot of searching, going into houses and stores and searching for supplies, your wits level will go up, which will allow you to search quieter and faster. So stuff like that. It's it doesn't seem like you first fire this up and you just go, oh cool, open world. It's an open world zombie game, but it's really a role playing game, and that's what
get that sweet drift car.
Me. Yeah,
get fast and furious in this thing. There's even
the car controls aren't super great either, by the way. Just there's the main
station
downtown
wagons.
drag. Now the afternoon is getting long here. Maybe we will make it to.
When you explore these towns, is there anything like do the towns have character at all? Do you see like people lived? Does the world feel lived in?
It does. It definitely feels like this was a real place that has since been overrun and cleaned out. Now, if we go up to the roof,
I like their animations a lot. All right. Gonna survey a little.
So yeah, you can go up to viewpoints and look around, and you can tag all these spots on your map.
Spotted a weird one.
So okay, that's a zombie. That's a zombie. These are all because I've been up here before.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then it'll show up on your map, so you know. Okay, if I need some food, I can go to this donut shop and get food resources.
Get some post-apocalyptic donuts.
Yeah. If I need some medical supplies, we can head to that pharmacy.
Okay.
So there's a lot of layers here, Mitch, and I really took to that. I mean, I was, again, the learning curve about the first hour was like to really get your feet under you and kind of figure out the systems and figure out what's going on. But once you do, you're just I was completely enamored by this game. Just really enjoyed managing the relationships with my fellow survivors and trying to keep them happy. They would go missing. They would go out on missions, go missing. You'd have to go rescue them. Getting in cars and knowing, when and where to attack. Because, again, if you don't plan your attacks properly, death is an extreme possibility, and it's permanent. That once that character is dead, they're not coming back. I lost my first two characters. I lost in the first hour or maybe 2 hours of the game.
You got careless.
I did, but then I didn't lose anyone. Any player characters the rest of the game.
Do you feel like that was a result of you kind of adapting and gaining a lot of skill and not just because it's easy?
It's definitely not easy.
Okay.
I was really planning very carefully and choosing my attacks.
Shotgun the zombie. I want to see what happens when gunfire goes off.
We didn't take the... oh, we do have a shotgun.
She does have a shotgun.
Let's...
Does she have any bullets?
Let's see, wait. Equip.
Yeah. Zombies don't seem to mind that you're here.
And again, when you're earlier in the game, there are a lot more zombies than this.
Okay.
I've taken control of most of the game here. So, oh, actually, I'll show off a stealth. Stealth is important because, again, because one zombie or two can be very dangerous. If you alert them and they get the drop on you, it's bad for you. So if you sneak up and then hold left bumper and Y, you will get
it's your murder combo. Yeah, what's up?
Now, to end the video, Mitch,
okay.
Let's show how dangerous more than one zombie is. Let's go to this horde face-to-face, which is something you should not do.
Don't do that. Ryan's review is live on IGN right now. Very high score. Game's very impressive. Lots
my God.
Big ambitions. What up?
All right, let's go ahead and get...
Oh, man.
See that?
For this survivor.
And you try to, you're like, oh my goodness. But then you'll run.
You start running out of stamina.
You get tired.
Zombies don't get tired.
Oh. No!
Oh, man, that guy that guy wanted it.
Oh, I've alerted another horde.
Oh, good. There you go. That's some zombies. Even with your shotgun, you are killing multiples, but you're not getting everybody.
Yeah, see, it's bad. It's bad, Mitch.
She's
Tap A repeatedly. Oh, I'm still alive. But I need to reload, which is bad. And you don't have time for that because
you can whack one at a time, SWAT zombies in the way.
And see, you understand that it's bad news.
Yeah, that health of hers is like permanently down. She's wounded. Look at that, and that was the end of Ryan McCaffrey. State of Decay.
Really I would say a zombie game unlike any other. I think to an extent, if Telltale's Walking Dead were made into an open world role-playing game.
It seems very similar to what they wanted to do with Survival Instinct, the Walking Dead adventure action game.
That's a shooter, though.
It is, but this
is definitely not a shooter. Don't go into it thinking that.
It draws on Walking Dead, not just the books or the comic, or damn it, not just the game, the Telltale game, but the books as well. It's that whole world is about this big open explorable space where all of these people are just trying to survive. So if you're a fan of the books, the Telltale game, you just like zombie stuff, State of Decay sounds like it might be up your alley.
It's definitely for you.
Ryan, your review's live. We're gonna have a lot more on State of Decay. You have more videos coming.
There are plenty up there.
Awesome.
Feel free to take a look.
All right. So for all of your State of Decay things, everything you need to know, go to IGN.
Your foul friggin' mouth.